Hi, it's a double unboxing time. With which LV shopping bag I should start? Maybe I will tell you shortly what is inside each of them. So here I have something I didn't bought myself, but I received from LV. I think it's very special. I would love to show it for you, but a bit later, and it's heavy as well. And here in my other hand, I have something more traditional. I have something I purchased for my own money, and I decided what it is because, as you may guess, I didn't have any influence on what I was gifted. So the first item is very unexpected. It's an invisible LV ready-to-wear. What do you think about it? Of course, I'm joking, but I just wanted to start this video with a little joke. I received a hanger to my, and you know it already, of course, right? And I think you are not even surprised because if you are watching me from a longer time, you know that currently, from a longer time, I'm in a phase of LV ready-to-wear and simply I'm not purchasing anything else, maybe with a small exception for Go14, but if we forget about Go14, it's only ready-to-wear. And my ready-to-wear is here. By the way, I received it in new LV packaging. I will show you soon. Just let me remove the ribbon. So here is the difference, and this is one and only thing that is different to traditional LV packaging. I like this idea. I like this new solution. Bit of wrapping paper. Oh, what we have here, another hanger. So my CA gave me two hangers and they are adjusted, as you may recognize, for skirts, but I didn't buy any skirt. I decided to purchase technical jersey pants. The thing you are looking at is of course a zipper, but also, according to my best knowledge, the one and only branded element you may find on those pants. And also on the back of them we have a pocket, but zipper is very ordinary. There is nothing special or exquisite in it. Why I decided to purchase them, trust me, it was very accidental, maybe even too much, because one day, I think it was in April, I wanted to try on a shirt, and at that time I visited LV store in dress, so I needed some bottom to try this shirt on, right? And my CA brought me those pants. When I saw them on a hanger, because yes, I experienced them on a hanger before, they never brought my attention. They were too basic and just not my style. I would never like to try them on from my own will, but my CA, it was his invention, it was his idea. And when I tried them on, guys, I didn't like the shirt, but I like those pants. Not to the point I purchased them immediately. I needed to digest it, to think that through, if I really need them, if they will be useful in my wardrobe, if I won't replicate other pants I have in my wardrobe that are very similar. And yes, I really needed something like that. They're looking a bit like leggings, but trust me, they are thicker and they are really substantial. They are not so thin, because I don't like leggings too much. The way they are underlining your figure, and I like figure hugging things. I don't like very oversized things, so if you are on the other spectrum, it may be not your cup of tea, but just consider them, because also on a hanger They didn't speak to me, I wasn't very impressed, but when I tried them on, I understood why it's a bestseller, because my CA told me they are bestsellers. I couldn't understand that at the beginning because to me they are too ordinary, but when I tried them on, it was a perfection. Also, I have a problem with LV jeans pants, but not only LV, a lot of jeans and pants, because in many of cases when I'm putting them on, there is a gap between my back and the material, but here everything fits like a glove. They are a perfection. By the way, I decided to purchase them in the smallest size that is available, so 34. 34 is not my standard size at LV. I'm usually going for 36. In 2-3 cases, I needed to decide on a bigger size, 38, but usually ordinary, I'm 36. If you would like to focus on the composition, it's not very noble, I know it, trust me. So in 72% it's polyamide, in 28 elastan, and also they were made in Italy. What more? High waistband, flat legs, and yes, very elastic material. Maybe I didn't mention about it, expressis verbis, but I was indicating it's a big plus and very important factor in those pants. If you have any other additional questions, if I didn't mention about anything, just let me know in the comment section down below. But I can recommend it from the bottom of my heart. And as I said before, they are nothing special on a hanger, but just give them a chance and try them on, and you will change your mind about them. And the next thing, this is LV gift I mentioned you about at the beginning of this video. So let's go straight into business. And actually, I was showing you this in many of my videos when I was showing you fine jewelry as well. Can you recognize what it is? Small LV trunk, in which in LV boutiques you will find exhibited fine jewelry. And you may be a bit, surprised, because the small trunk doesn't have wooden construction. It's not made of wood, even in, 1%, but it's metal, very solid, it's very heavy, and attention to detail. I will insert special video in which I'm showing you the smallest detail of this trunk, and you will be amazed how meticulously it was made, how opulent it is, how special it is. Also, it's not only decorational piece, but it's a true trunk that you may open, and yes, you may use to store your jewelry there, but not only, some small objects and items. And I can't really go over how exquisitely it was made. It's just phenomenal, really incomparable how attentive to detail they were. By the way, if you are wondering, this is something you can't purchase at LV. The only way you can come into possession of this small metal trunk, small but very heavy, trust me, is when LV will decide to give it to you, and that's all. Still, maybe it will change in a couple of months, maybe it will change in a couple of years, and it will be available worldwide. But now, yes, it may be item that you can only receive as a gift. You can't buy it, and it makes it even more special. But as you can see, it's teeny tiny, it's a miniature, a bit smaller than my hand, but to be honest, I have big hands, so maybe it's not that small objectively. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you recently purchased at LV. What was your last purchase at LV? If it was a bag, if it was a ready-to-wear, or maybe LV gave you a gift, just like in my case. As usual, I'm wishing good morning, afternoon, or evening. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon. Bye!
Remember the days we were young, wild and free, basic getting sprung. We used to dance the night away, hang out the whole